I went on the Tuesday. This was on a Friday. I went on the Tuesday. And they're like, oh, like, what are your strengths? I was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. This is what I'm doing. These are some of my listings. And they recommended me to the Park Cap group. And we had a little chit chat the next day or something. And I was like, oh, yeah. Also, I was going to sign up with Marcus and Millie Chap. That week before, I got interviewed by Marcus and Millie Chap at their head office on King Street West with their director.
Nice.
Amazing guy. And he sent me the forms or whatever to sign up and all this stuff. But they're strictly commercial. You can't do any residential.
Wow.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
They're commercial. They're like
Why is that?
CBRE.
Oh.
Marcus and Millie Chap is an investment, real estate, like
Okay.
CBRE. The other one, Colliers.
Colliers,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you are not allowed to do any real estate transactions, and the split is 50-50, which is great if you're, doing,
More massive transactions. Yeah.
and I would do it too if I was strictly commercial. But no, so anyways, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go with them. And then I met Sam, and I was like, this is perfect. I can still do residential. And we also really connected. So that's how I met. Through my horses again.
Horses. Wow. Okay.
It's actually cool because something I like similar. I was switching my brokerages, and then I met an amazing person. Like you said, that company was amazing. Like nothing wrong. They sent me the forms to sign and everything, and they've logically, they're better because they're just focused on the certain thing. And then I met my principal broker now on the side, and we just connected.
Yeah.
We just connected. Something with the energy made sense. There was amazing support. And sometimes, you got to go with that gut feeling. Then
You
just,
have to.
Right? And actually, going by that gut feeling, I know you're big in like the spiritual and energy space too.
I
Okay.
do.
I'm curious
Love
about
that.
this. I'm curious.
So I wanted to kind of ask you about that. Like, how did you get started on it? Or what did you learn? Do you meditate or what do you follow now?
So I am a Christian. Like, I believe in God. I've always gone to church growing up. Even when my son was born, I've always gone to church every Sunday. But it's not just about the religion rule book. For me, it's more of a spiritual connection with God and praying, power of prayer, you could say. So I always pray about my struggles and my dreams and all that sort of stuff. And what I do with energy is, for me, it's all the same. God, energy, whatever religion, they're all similar in my mind. It's basically a rule book of how to be a good person. And the energy you're talking about, I call it God. So what do? Every morning I try to meditate for 10 minutes, like the guided meditation. And then I pray. I pray every day with my son on his way to school, in the car, about him, what he wants to do, what I want to do, thanking God. Gratitude's a big one that we all know
Very
about.
important, very important.
And I believe 100% in the law of attraction and all that stuff. I personally do vision boards, which I know you're holding an amazing vision board next week, right?
Yeah, December 12th. I don't know if this podcast will be out by then, but December 12th, I'm doing a vision board party at my brokerage.
Okay.
What time is it at?
It's from 2 to 6. So
Perfect.
There's a reason I did it, because people have Christmas parties in the evening.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
People got stuff in the morning. So I was like, entrepreneurs are the ones that are usually coming. It's like, that's who I'm surrounded by.
Yeah.
So I put it at a time where it's comfortable for everyone.
I will be there for sure at 2 o'clock.
Yay. Okay, perfect.
And then December 12th, you mentioned the Toronto Multifamily Meetup. We are having a amazing event partnered with Got Style.
Yes.
Fantastic award-winning top stylist in Canada. She has a fantastic men's clothing store. You should come,
wow.
Mike.
Yeah.
You're Jessica. I hope you'll be there.
Okay.
Free
I'll be
food,
there.
or not free, but it's included in your tickets. Drinks, food, $50 gift cards.
Yes.
And
What date is that?
December 12th. But from 7 till 11.
Perfect. We vision board and we hang out with the best people.
I'm literally going to come to your vision board party, go home, get beautiful, and just hit the party
You
zone.
need to come to this event. I've met the best people there. We went on an amazing weekend retreat too.
Yeah,
Wow.
to Muskoka. We hosted a Muskoka retreat.
See why I like knowing things on the podcast rather than before? Because I get all surprised. Like, what?
Actually, speaking of the meetups, I want to go back to like another topic. But speaking of meetups, tell me why you guys even started that. You and Nicole hosted. How did you meet Nicole? And tell me a bit about how that even came about.
For sure. So Nicole Wang and myself have been very good friends since the day we met, which was about like 6 years ago. We met at a mutual friend's birthday dinner, and we connected right away. We started hanging out. And then obviously I got into real estate. Nicole is a very high level in her career. She's not an agent or anything. She's very passionate about real estate.
Yeah.
And we both went down that journey together about learning to invest in real estate and wanting to invest in multifamily. So we started going to a bunch of conferences, educational events, anything we could go to learn about multifamily real estate investments, joining all the groups, all of the coaching programs, learning about the coaching programs and stuff. And then we went to Texas to an event there. Me, her, our other really good friend, Roxy. She lives in Nashville now. You would probably see her more often, but she lives in Nashville.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So us three and another one of our friends went to this multifamily conference in Texas.
Okay.
And that was like the trigger of it. That was in September. We're like, yeah, we should do like a meetup in Toronto. We don't have like a good group of people to powwow with every month. Let's do this. We want everybody to come together to create like a space for like-minded people to share ideas, share investment strategies, get resources. We have accountants, we have lawyers, we have private equity firms, we have funding companies, we have developers, we have lenders. I'm like the only real estate agent there.
So it's almost like a networking.
It is.
It's a network.
Yes.
And we all are developing relationships. We all
Big
know each
time.
other.
Yeah.
I know for sure people are doing deals because I'm putting people together myself
That's amazing.
to do deals. So it's fantastic. And we've started our first one in October. Yeah, October.
October this year?
Yeah, October.
Okay.
We've done November. We did it at one of the Park Cap listings, which is a beautiful building for sale right now on Bathurst Street in Toronto.
Nice.
We have a tenant in there, the Toronto.
The Cafe Blue Blue.
Yeah, it's a restaurant. We also have the University of Toronto as a
nice.
tenant. We have a hair salon in there. So that building's currently for sale. Anyways, so that event was hosted there. And then what Jessica's talking about, we did a nice retreat for everybody in Muskoka. It was all inclusive. It was so nice. We had wonderful speakers just to help everybody who's in that group connect.
Yeah.
Get together, build relationships, grow, because that's the whole point. If you're not growing, you're dying.
Absolutely.
Fully agree.
What's your vision for this in the future? Because I could see right now, and I'm a puzzle person. I like to see the map.
Yeah.
What is your vision for this in the future?
So Nicole and I are obviously very passionate about people connecting, and our ultimate goal is to the two of us. Our vision for ourselves is to invest in real estate, multifamily, larger projects like 100+ doors, probably in the Sun Belt of the U.S., but any unique projects in Ontario as well. And our goal for the group is to create a network. We want to help people create a space where we can all help each other and connect and learn from each other and grow together. So our ultimate goal is to continue to grow this network and grow within ourselves and each other and all support each other.
So what I'm hearing is growing a network and having an opportunity for the network to pretty much get into something that people can either make residual income or plan for the future or build equity or build generational wealth. Am I correct? Or
Yeah, so the goal for the group is there's so many different people involved, right? Like there's so many people from different backgrounds, lawyers, accountants, private equity people, like people who are just casually investing in real estate, people who own hundreds of millions of dollars of real estate. So it's a little complex for the overall goal of the group, but the tied thing is that we want to create a space for people to just like enjoy and get together, and it's high quality people attend. We don't want any like
I can attest to that part for sure. And
Yeah.
like going back and like the kinds of people I met, like just so you get an idea, like we had Derek who invests in real estate but is big on energy work. And when we were in Muskoka, he was talking about energy. But if you know his background of investing in real estate and what he's even currently doing is absolutely insane.
Yeah, he has like an 8-figure portfolio.
Yeah, easy.
Of real estate.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of the people I personally know there, they definitely have like 8-figure and above
100%.
portfolios of real estate. So it's exciting.
Yeah.
And you know what? Back to mentorship.
Yeah.
Where do you get your mentors? You have to connect. You have to meet people. You have to go out there.
Yeah. And you know what? I realized one thing too from your multifamily, and we talked about abundance a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was truly not even in terms of material ways, but like I think it was truly amazing. In the last month, I've been surrounded by you guys a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like
We love you, Jessica. You're just such a ball of energy.
Yes.
Like we went to the first meetup, then we went to the retreat, and then we have a group, and we had like people send in events, and then we connect at other events.
Yeah.
It's
like family
It is
almost.
very much like a multi-family family. I pulled a dad joke this time.
Yes, okay, I like that.
Yeah. But like like we were all at events together. We were like, we had someone cooking breakfast. We were drinking like in the song. Like it was just so much happening, but
It's fun.
it actually was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And in our group too, like we realized then after that, Derek ended up hosting something at his house because we clearly didn't have enough of each other.
Yeah.
So we just been like in like this loop, and like the CBRE and all of those TD securities and all of them. So I actually got introduced to a new world of commercial real estate.
Yeah.
Through them essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm convinced. Sign me up.
Institutional investors more.
Yeah.
That was the last event, was a lot of institutional investors. Those guys that are working with some pretty high net worth family portfolios or institutions.
Yeah.
Let's make this more fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Mike is like, I've had enough.
No, this is amazing.
Actually.
I want to ask a question. So when you closed your first commercial deal, what's the craziest thing you bought? That when you close it, you're like, okay, I'm gonna.
Well, I shop till I drop. So that question.
So you
What
just
is-
shop regardless anyway.
What is the craziest thing I got? I just got a new Porsche around
Oh,
that
see.
time.
You were sticking to a Porsche. She
I
said,
know.
screw
She
Porsche,
said-
we're a Porsche.
Porsche. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but I shop till I drop, Mike.
Wow.
I'm in
Okay.
fashion as well. Just keep that in mind. There's a reason.
You know what? I wanted to bring that up because, like, if you ever see Nicole and her, like, dress up, and, like, if you see them at any event, they are, like, their fashion sense is, like, beyond amazing. I actually wanted to bring that up.
Thank you.
Is
I
that something
appreciate
you
that.
are passionate about fashion?
You know
too,
what I wanted
right?
to say? You gave me that like selling sunset vibes of like
I hear it a lot.
amazing, like elegant, selling all this beautiful $1 million property and walking and saying, I am who I am. And I like the energy that I see from you. It takes me a while to kind of feel somebody's energy, and right
Nice.
now the energy that I feel is I'm confident in who I am. I know what I'm worth. I bring a lot to the table, and when you talk to me, you're going to get something out of it. So I might sit here and be watching. It's because I'm trying to get that sense of energy from you.
Thank you.
And sitting for the past 30
That's
minutes
very
now,
accurate.
I'm like, wow, this person is
Yeah.
confident, understands, pays attention to clients, and that's very important to have. Like, I'm really impressed. which
That's
is
why I
great.
keep him around.
Thank you.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
I appreciate those comments. I really do, and I can say the same for Jessica and for you. That Jessica, I've known you for quite a bit now, like a couple months,
Yeah.
and you're just always a ray of sunshine.
Yes.
She is so sweet, and she just adds so much value to her clients as well. And you're very ambitious, and I highly recommend that you keep doing what you're doing because you're doing
Absolutely.
such a great job.
I do appreciate that. Honestly, you need to join the community.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Mike, I just met you, but you've got great vibes, and I'm hoping to learn more about your developments and all that stuff.
Absolutely. I do have a question to for audience. If somebody's trying to get into the space that you are, I don't know if anybody knows, single mom, correct?
Yeah.
How would you advise somebody to be able to do that, that's struggling, that's like, I don't know how to do this, I have so much problems or such a lot of things in the background, and I want to be able to do this. You've been able to navigate that.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to them?